Let's talk about a huge question for any growing business. How in the world do you give every customer an amazing experience without completely burning out your team? Today, we're going to dive into how AI, and specifically a tool called Chatsby, is coming up with a really powerful answer.
Let's start with a scene that probably feels a little too familiar. Is your support team just buried under a mountain of the same questions day in and day out? Are your customers getting stuck in a queue just waiting? It's this universal growing pain, right? But what if you could just solve a huge chunk of that instantly?
Okay, so 80%. This number is everything. According to Chatsby's data, this is how many of your typical customer support questions can be totally automated. And that's not just a cool statistic, it's a genuine strategy.
That's right. Just picture it. 80% of your routine customer questions just handled. And look, this isn't about replacing people, not at all. It's about empowering them. It sets your team free to actually tackle the really complex, high-value problems where that human touch makes all the difference.
And this, right here, lays out the difference so clearly. On the left, you've got the old way. You're only available 9 to 5. Your capacity is totally tied to how many people you can hire. And customers, well, they're going to wait. But on the right, you see the Chatsby reality. 24/7 instant support, the power to handle literally thousands of conversations at once, and absolutely zero wait time. This isn't just a small step up. It's a totally different way of thinking about customer service.
So, how do you actually make this happen? Well, it all starts by meeting your new AI agent, which you build right on the Chatsby platform. This is the tool that takes that promise of instant, scalable support and actually makes it real for your business.
So what even is an AI agent? You can pretty much think of it as your most dedicated employee. It's a super intelligent bot that you train on your own business data, all your FAQs, your product info, your help documents. It learns everything it needs to know to speak in your brand's voice and deliver an amazing customer experience every single time.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This sounds complicated, or this is going to take forever to set up. But that's where this gets really interesting. You can have a custom AI agent up and running in just a few minutes. Let's just walk through the 5 simple steps to make it happen. Okay, here it is, the whole playbook. And the best part? No coding required. First, you build your agent just by uploading the data you already have. Second, you integrate it, literally a copy and paste job onto your website. Third, you go live and start automating conversations. Fourth, and this is key, the AI knows when to pass the tricky stuff to your human team. And finally, you get to review all the insights and keep making it smarter. Simple as that.
But we've got to be really clear about something. A Chatsby agent is so much more than a basic chatbot. It's an active member of your team that doesn't just answer questions. It actually gets things done.
You know, it's all about meeting your customers right where they are. You build your agent one time, and then you can put it absolutely everywhere. On your website, inside your mobile app, on Facebook Messenger, even on Slack. One setup, and you're covered across the board.
And this is the real game changer. This agent can perform actual tasks. It can book appointments, it can update a customer's order status, issue a refund, or check your inventory in real time because it connects right into the systems you already use, like your CRM. So it's not just talking, it's doing. Of course, anytime you're connecting an AI to your business data, security has to be priority number 1. And Chatsby is built from the ground up with enterprise-grade security and privacy baked right in. Let me be super clear about this. Your data is always your data, period. Chatsby is SOC 2 and GDPR compliant. And most importantly, your data is never, ever used to train outside models, and everything is encrypted. This is the kind of security you can really build your business on. So yeah, the promises sound pretty big, but does it actually work? Well, the proof is in the results. Chatsby has already helped over 300 clients, and honestly, the numbers really do speak for themselves. I mean, just listen to this from Linda Park. She's the VP of Engineering at a company called Velocity. She said, "Thanks to their automation, we've cut our backlog in half while doubling our throughput." I mean, wow, that's a real-world impact you can't ignore. And you can see that impact right here. For Velocity, that meant a 50% drop in their support backlog. They saw a 100% increase. That's a full doubling of their team's throughput. It all adds up to a 60% gain in overall efficiency. I mean, these are the kinds of game-changing results we're talking about. So this all brings us to one last thought. What if you could actually shift your team's focus away from just clearing endless tickets and towards building better relationships with customers?
What if you could get the perfect AI agent for your business up and running not next year, but today?
And that really just leaves one final question to think about. What if your next best hire, the one that works 24/7, never makes a mistake and makes every single customer happy, what if that hire wasn't a person at all?